Welcome back to What You Missed at Lawnya Vawnya. We're doing day 2. We're about to go to a really cool actual workshop on costume design. I'm excited personally because there's a huge punk movement of like personal clothes where you take something from like a thrift store, maybe a store if you're that kind of person, and you make it your own. And I don't know, I think this is going to have an effect in it, and I plan on asking about it. Let's go. Yeah, look at me. Starting off day 2 of Lawnya Vawnya, Jem Woolridge presents a workshop on costume design as wearable art, showcasing some of their biggest inspirations, costume design in history, and even some of their own work. It's pretty cool. We even got the chance to ask a few questions, and I love doing that.
Meanwhile, Charlie Lamindu was a hairdresser and costume designer, and he moved to Berlin from France and was doing haircuts in dark rooms. This is some photos of Charlie's work external to Peaches. He approached Peaches in a bar and began an artistic partnership and have been working together for 22 years. So he works with hair as the textile of choice. In this interview, he said that it was mostly sourced human hair, which I don't know where he's getting the human hair. I'm not gonna lie, and that actually makes me kind of nervous, but...
Yeah, we're here with CHMR. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jem. I'm the artist in residence at Eastern Edge Gallery for the month, and I also just did a workshop for Lawnya Vawnya.
I mean, we're still here.
Yes, that's true. We're still going.
Yeah, no, I stole them completely away. When I first came to this event, I was thinking, like, okay, wearable art. That seems like perhaps a little hyperbolic, but then we saw some of the, like, actual, like, these photos and these designs, and I just gotta say, like, did you come up with that, or is that just what they call it? Because that really does look like wearable art.
It is a thing. I did not come up with it. Wearable art has such a like history and performance, I think, but also people do make garments that are just for looking at and put them in galleries and stuff. But I like when people are wearing them. I feel like the wearable element is like, it's funny because I think the concept of wearable art sometimes feels like it creates a distance between designers who are making costumes and we call it costuming. But truthfully, I think anything that you put work into that you're trying to focus on like visuals and maybe movement is wearable art. So many things like people sewing, it's wearable art no matter what. And human hands make everything.
There actually is like a pretty big movement in like the kind of punk and hardcore scene about like taking an item that maybe it's like some random fast fashion thing, or maybe something you got at the thrift store, or hand me down, anything, and then you alter it to be like personal to you. And I'd love to get your opinions on that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think if you're buying like fast fashion from a thrift store and altering it, like we have so much excess clothing right now. It almost feels ridiculous to buy fabric, like new fabric, because there's so much. And if you can upcycle stuff or like edit it to make it more your style from the thrift store, it is basically like crafting a new garment, and it gives the lifespan of these textiles so much more because so much of it will disintegrate quite quickly. But if you know how to mend, if you know how to alter it to be more your style, if you can do applique or anything like that on it, it just creates more of a lifespan, which I think we really need right now. There's enough clothing in the world, I think, to clothe everybody for a long time. And it's nice to be able to use the stuff that already exists to make it something special. I also think making something that is particular to you and like custom to you is always going to feel really good, and I think I'm all for it. Everybody should do it. Everybody should do it.
I mean, everybody should do it, so I just want to ask, to someone who is like scared of sewing, because it's a big, like if you're permanently altering something, what would you say to someone that's really nervous and is like too hurt to dip their toes in?
Buy something cheap from a thrift store and just freak it. Because yeah, when I first started sewing, I was really nervous that I was going to break machines, and I was also really nervous that I was going to ruin fabric. So I ended up just working with fabric that was like very cheap, so that it would be like, well, if I mess it up, like I got it from the thrift store anyway. And it also is very difficult to break a sewing machine. Like you have to put in the work to break it. I think people think that if they like hit the gas and do it too fast, it'll break immediately. But people beat their machines up. Like it takes, you have to try pretty hard to break it. And then there's always people who know how to fix it. There's like a lot of people out there who have sewing machine experience. And the more people that learn it who are more in our age group, the better. Because I think kind of going towards mending is the right move.
You know, I mean, even I'm scared of a sewing machine. It terrifies me, so I hand sew everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, hand sewing also is awesome. Like, I also hand sewed for most of my practice before I finally got comfortable in a sewing
I
machine.
mean, I'm sure like a lot of couture, I'm totally pronouncing that incorrectly, but I feel like a lot of it does require like very intricate hand sewing on specific things.
Yeah, no, totally. And couture is like so many fashion designers work exclusively with hand sewing. Not so much in this moment, but there's so many different like elements of fashion that can only be done by hand as well. Like I think hand embroidery looks so beautiful, and like hand sewn garments, like you can really keep things in and have them secure more with hand sewing. So you don't need to have a sewing machine even to do it. It will just take like so much longer if you hand sew it, so much longer. And when people hand sew their garments start to back, I am kind of like, respect, you put the time in, and it's probably not going to fall apart.
Speaking of time, you've done plenty of beautiful garments. How long was your longest garment? And at what point did you lose your mind?
The hand woven suit that I showed, it's still on the rack over there. I don't know if I calculated how long it took, but I hand wove everything, which was about 10 meters of fabric. And working with a loom, it takes a long time. It took probably a month and a half of 8-hour days.
I would have lost my mind. So
It is.
I can't blame you.
I did a little bit. It was during my final season for school though. But yeah, if you're working with hand wovens and stuff, it takes a really long time. It's kind of the kind of thing that I don't think I would do on commission unless someone was like so down to pay.
Here's $1 million.
Exactly. But there's so many ways to do it in a more affordable way so that more people can do it. Oh my gosh, somebody over there is wearing one of them.
That was a garment that was shown to be made for a custom for a dancer, you said?
Yeah, custom for a dancer.
Yeah, no, it's so pretty.
She looks amazing. She looks so cute.
She does. You mentioned that you sometimes go on stage with your own like custom garments. I do want to ask, how often do you perform, and how often do you perform with your own garments?
I will say, when I perform, I am mostly wearing this shirt. I made this shirt.
It's a really nice shirt. I did want to ask, did you make it?
I did make it. I made it, and I
steal it?
Listen, we'll talk. I feel like this is one of the things that doesn't take as long, and it's much more casual fit, which I do like to make as well because, oh, she looks so good. It makes me kind of feel crazy to be the bass player in a band wearing something that is like.
Dude, the bassists need more attention, and I'm definitely not biased at being a new bassist. Don't worry.
No, listen, like we have to stand up a little bit further to the front in a crazy outfit, playing the bass stone faced.
Like, no, this is where we're supposed to be. Don't question it.
Yeah.
You've been performing for a long time?
Yeah, actually, well, the part of the reason that I like working with musicians the most is because I started, before I was a visual artist, before I was a costume designer, before I kind of did anything in the arts, I was a musician. And I still play music now more infrequently because my main practice is sewing and visual art stuff. I'm also an illustrator. But I really like it. I've been doing it for like 10 years now. But I just play bass.
No, you don't just play bass. Songs are terrible without bass.
You know what? You're so real, and I shouldn't talk down because it doesn't sound good with no bass.
Do you have a band here in town? You said you were new.
New in town. I'm only staying for a month and a half because I'm staying for this residency. But I play bass for Amory, who is a musician in Montreal. She also performs under Born at Midnight. Would recommend checking out her music. It's really good. I didn't write any of it. I just sub in for bass sometimes. Yeah. But she's awesome.
No, we're super happy to have you in town. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. That event was really cool. We just finished up at the workshop. It was super cool. You shouldn't have missed it. The next event is in 6 hours though, so we will see you then. Okay, we are finally here at the second event of the day. There was a third event, but we had to pick. I picked this one because it's got Cable TV and Misha and the Spanks, and I love that. We're here at the ship, as you can see. We love the ship. This right here, hearing protection. Wear them, kids. You're gonna go deaf. I spent a week deaf. It's don't do it. The venue was insanely packed. My poor cameraman had to peek through the window to get a shot of anything. But they did have this cool merch table I want to show off. Yeah, should have been there. now. I would love to show you their entire set, but they're playing again tomorrow, so why don't you come out? It'll be a much more fun time, trust me. That's gonna be the end of day 2 for us. The room was absolutely electric. I was really with Misha and the Spanx. I gotta be honest with you. I should not be swearing. I'm real tired. It was just an incredible night. You shouldn't have missed it. Shouldn't have missed it.